Whether you're traveling for work, vacation, or just visiting family, dealing with time zone changes can be rough. Your body doesn't always follow your plane ticket. It sticks to your internal clock, which can leave you feeling groggy, restless, or just off. So today, I'm giving you a step-by-step breakdown on how to adjust to different time zones and avoid jet lag. These tips can help you adapt faster, sleep better, and get more out of your trip, whether you're heading west, flying east, or going international. All right, let's get started. Let's start with your expectations. How long will it take your body to adjust? A general rule of thumb is that it takes about 1 full day per time zone crossed for your circadian rhythm to fully realign. So if you're flying from New York to Paris, which is crossing 6 time zones, you might need nearly a week to feel fully adjusted. Going east tends to be harder because you're asking your body to fall asleep earlier than usual, which means shortening your day. That's much trickier for your brain than staying up late, which is why flying west often feels easier. The bottom line is to give yourself grace. The more time zones you cross, the more it's going to take your body to catch up. You can actually start beating jet lag before you even board the plane. Start gradually shifting your sleep schedule by 30 to 60 minutes a day in the direction of your destination. If you're flying east, start going to bed earlier. If you're heading west, stay up a little later. Even just 2 to 3 days of small shifts can make a big difference. Also, adjust your meal times accordingly and expose yourself to light at the times you'll be awake in your destination. That's one of the strongest ways to influence your internal clock. We even have a tool on our Sleepopolis website called the Jet Lag Rooster. You can enter your travel details and it gives you a customized light and sleep schedule. It's super helpful for international trips. All right, you're in the air, but now what? First, set your phone and watch to the destination time as soon as you're board. This might seem small, but it helps psychologically prepare you to operate on that schedule. Then try to sleep or stay awake based on what time it is at your destination. For example, if you're flying overnight to Europe and it'll be morning when you land, try to get at least a short nap in during the flight. If you're flying west and it'll still be daytime, stay awake. I would suggest bringing an eye mask, noise-canceling headphones, and a travel pillow to help you simulate a proper sleep environment, even if you're stuck in economy. Also, be sure to stay hydrated. Airplane cabins can be very dry and can dehydrate you a lot faster, which can lead to bad jet lag. Now, once you land, do not cave to the urge to nap. As tempting as it is to crash, try to stay awake until your new local bedtime. This helps build natural sleep pressures and encourages your body to sync up faster. Expose yourself to natural sunlight, especially in the morning. It's one of the most powerful tools for resetting your internal clock. Even 20 to 30 minutes outside can make a difference. Moving your body also helps, even if it's just a little walk. You'll feel more alert and it can even help with digestion. Timing your meals is also very important. Eating meals on local time is another powerful cue for your circadian rhythm. Start eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner based on your new time zone, even if you're not that hungry at first. This trains your internal systems, including digestion and hormone production, to adjust. Avoid heavy meals right before bed, especially in your first few days. A full stomach can interfere with sleep, especially when your gut is out of sync. And definitely don't overdo it on the caffeine and alcohol. It can make your jet lag linger a little bit longer. Next, you can use melatonin, but only if needed. Melatonin can be a helpful tool, especially for eastbound travel. A low dose between 0.5 and 3 milligrams, taken about 30 minutes to an hour before your new bedtime, can help signal your body that it's time to wind down. Melatonin isn't a sedative, it's a hormone cue. Think of it as setting the mood for sleep rather than knocking you out. I will say it's most effective when it's paired with better light exposure, meal timing, and a better routine. Here are some nap tips that also might help. Short naps can be a lifesaver, but timing is everything. If you're really struggling to stay awake, go ahead and nap. Just keep it under 30 minutes and don't nap too close to bedtime. Avoid caffeine in the late afternoon or evening. It might help you stay awake during the day, but it can sabotage your sleep when you're trying to adjust. A small coffee or tea in the morning is good, but in Paris at 6 p.m., don't do a double espresso. My last tip is to be patient. Even if you do everything right, adjusting to a new time zone takes time. Expect 1 day per time zone as a general rule, especially when flying east. The good news is that your body is smart. Stick to these tips and you'll adjust faster, sleep better, and get more out of your trip. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that all of these tips help you travel like a pro and avoid jet lag. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you right here next time. Bye!